The one with the wheels with
Hey guys, DJ the GuildMaster today with Mark. Or the Kilt, sorry. We're playing, again, we're getting ready for a Historicon, at least I am, 74 points. The Kilt's playing kind of like an unofficial list, but we're just doing it for practice for me.
And for funsies, because why not?
Yes. So the mission we're playing is Dust Up. I end up being the Warsaw Pack player. Kilt is going to be Native Defender. So go over your list that you have here.
All right, this right here is a couple unofficial lists done by Stephen Foster. I've actually put it up on our Discord.
Okay.
There's a bunch of unofficial lists there. So we have ourselves a new and improved wheeled recce company with Saracens as the HQ unit.
Okay.
Which are these little guys right here.
Nice.
There's only two of them. They both have 7.62 machine guns.
Okay.
Squadron of Foxes, and then a squadron of Saladins, which are the stats are the same for as the Scorpion.
Okay.
Strikers. I don't have the ferrets yet because I haven't found myself a good file to print.
Okay.
And then the support troop, all in Humber pigs.
Oh, okay.
Flying pigs, to be specific. Basically, the story is these guys are from the UDR.
All right.
You know, Ulster Defense Regiment. And then they have the main force, which is a lorried infantry company. 4 trucks, nothing but MGs on them, and basically no armor. Full 7-man platoon. Added 2 Milan teams to each one. The 2 machine guns to the HQ.
Okay.
HQ rides in one of the trucks. And then I have a squad of the Milans in Sextons.
Oh, okay.
And then the support troop for those guys, I have their artillery, Abbots.
Okay.
You know, they're...
So ground mount Abbots.
Yeah, ground mounted Abbots. Chieftain Marksmans.
Okay.
And then Chieftains with Stillbrew.
Okay.
And
so
that's,
they're heavier
yeah, it's
Chieftain
front armor
then.
18 compared to front armor 17.
Okay, so I'm going to have actually a hard time dealing with them with my list. All right, it looks really good, man. That's what, 74 points?
Yes, it is. Exactly on the nose.
And that's what, was that correct? Is that 2 formations?
Yes, 2 formations. It is the... I have it split up because I'm me sometimes. So the infantry with those guys, these guys, or with this formation here.
Okay.
And then that's the only thing not in a formation.
Okay, so that's your support.
Yeah, it's the extra support. Everything else is with a group.
Okay, cool. We're going to go on to my American guys here. So I couldn't take my Iraqis, like you know, which is all right. I understand. So I modified my... This is the list what I'm actually taking. This is what's registered for my name at Historicon Nationals there. So I have 2 formations. So I have a mech infantry formation. So I have 2 full-size platoons of 113s. One has an extra dragon. Then I have also a command with a mortar section. And instead of the 3 Abrams, I dropped it out for 4 Pattons, which freed up a lot of points. Then also I removed the Bradleys to add in a Scout 113 section. Yeah, no, one of them's not a Hammerhead. I forgot the model at home. But so the one without the 50 cal is the actual Hammerhead vehicle. Then my second formation is actually an RDLFT formation. So there's 1 command vehicle, 2 groups of 4. These guys are almost done being painted. I got the base coats done. And then support them, they have the 9th Infantry Humvee Scout Unit. And because of I was able to free so many points from the Abrams, I was able to make this into a formation. Because originally I had just 1 group of these for ambush. And then I have my 2 Air Cobras, just regular with TOW 1s. And then the LAV 80s. And it comes up to 74 points. So this is what I'll be taking. We'll see how it does. Eventually I want to add another group of RDLFTs to this group, as well as a full-strength Humvee mounted infantry platoon. And then the second thing is I want to do air mobile, so I want to do a full-strength Huey formation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try to make helicopters work. It's such a cool mechanic, but no one ever uses it because it doesn't work. It gets blown up super easy.
You have to do a lot of blitzing and a lot of movement and position your forces as best as possible.
I'm thinking running a lot of smoke things that throw smoke, and you just, when they land, you throw smoke around them to make it harder to shoot them.
I've seen that tactic used before, at least once.
It's just getting a lot of cheap smoke is the problem. So, all right, guys. All right, that's our table. Wolfman set up for us. He's here today. So, yeah, it looks like a kind of messed up road construction. This is Pennsylvania road. That's why it's all messed up. running through downtown.
Hey, is that Pittsburgh? Hey, look, there's a federal building.
There it is. People who aren't from our area are like, what? Like, our Pennsylvania roads are atrocious.
Steel building is, man. My mom told me when they built it, just the whole road was just red because of the rust. It was so bad.
Well, this is what's happening here. All right, guys, when we come back, we'll have our forces on the table and we'll get playing.
Okay.
So, here's our deployment. I picked this area here. We just have to roll to see who is actual attacker. Kilt picked over there. We'll go over our deployments. I have one infantry group here with a set of RDLFTs. My infantry command also is here with 2 air cobras hiding with the trees. I had 2 of my spearhead units spearhead over here, Humvees and my 113s. So I put my mortars over here, my LDF commander and his group there, and then in reserve, unfortunately, one full mech platoon, my M60s and my Lav ADs. Unfortunately, so it's like, over here. Go ahead and go over your deployment and what you have in reserve, brother.
I got my HQ with 1st Platoon here, hiding in the building, and their sustained fire GPMGs on the ground.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yep.
The other platoon dug in. Everybody's in foxholes gone to ground around this objective.
Okay.
Their transports are here. The other transports are here. Milan team here in the building. Shoot down the road. Shoot down that way. Their transports hide behind the vehicle, building.
Okay.
Chieftains here peeking out, trying to see what I can with the marksman's providing support.
Yep.
In reserve, I have my artillery.
Okay.
As well as my entire recce formation.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to try and come in from this table edge and just kind of sweep them up.
Okay, sweet. You want to roll to see who has first turn? Unfortunately, whoever's first turn is...
5. 2.
So
who got it?
I guess I got first turn.
So all your stuff counts as moving, which I'm not sure how much that hurt you.
Well, my chieftains can only shoot 1 round now instead of 2.
They still that stupid thing.
Yeah, it's... and that's pretty much... My Milans can't fire, but I planned on leaving those guys to...
So, delayed reserves, I think we start rolling for, what, turn 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not immediate.
Oh, man. All right, guys, we're going to go on to British, turn 1. We will see what happens.
Kind of recolonize.
Oh, no. That's still pretty heavy for an anti-aircraft unit 6.
Yeah, the dragons.
Kill, go ahead and walk us through what ended up happening.
So, ended up moving my marksmans around to try and take pop shots at his cobras, and
you did hit one, but I was lucky with my save.
Tasks failed successfully. Then I used my chieftain. The other guy got stuck back in the woods to fire into his 113s because morale boost. And,
shredded one of them.
Yeah, shredded one of them, and MGs over here tried to light the Humvees, and I just made some shiny new air holes.
You did hit though, and my guy's like, it's crazy. I didn't realize that they have a 24-inch range. That's that's impressive.
It's great for defense. Nobody's ever tried to assault that unit head on.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for it because 2 units. It's
probably a lot of shots.
2 units at 6 ROF sitting still.
Oh.
12 hits.
Okay.
I normally shelve them before I run up to them. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go on to turn 1, Americans. Let's see what happens. I got some maneuvering to do. I got a lot of heavy stuff looking down. So we'll be back.
Yeah, you got to shell the crap out of them. Don't let them in. One fire in the toe or top?
Front armor.
Front armor still.
The only thing that counts as top is guided munition bombs.
Well, yeah, bombs or salvos. So that was the end of American turn 1. These guys moved up and ran away. So everything over here fired. Only because of my air cobras, they knocked out the anti-aircraft. Although Kill hit both of them, I failed both my saves. His firepower's a 4 up.
Got 3s and a 2.
3s and a 2. And then the rest of the game, like all these guys here fired, they all missed those. Moving over here, my mortar ranged in. Failed to do anything, just pin them. I got some guys blitzing in the woods and doing some cross checks and stuff. They fired, they all missed. The commander did knock out one of the trucks. The truck turns out has a save. It has a
5 vehicle save.
5 vehicle save. These guys ranged in for the artillery. That was it for American turn 1. Going on to British turn 2. We'll be back.
Yeah, let's see if I can do something.
There it is. All right, go ahead. Go over your turn over here, brother. What happened?
A lot of shooting, one bail. That's about it.
You unpinned your infantry. I know that.
No, they did not unpin.
Oh, they didn't? Oh, I thought
No.
they did.
No. So infantry didn't unpin. The Milan's up here in the building since they finally
Woke up.
because turn one they move, they can't shoot. 2 shots towards his leader, nothing. 2 shots towards the tracks. Kill the track.
Yeah,
I will say that.
There is one burning track here.
Killed the one went through with a Milan, maybe a waste of a missile, but hey, it's one less 50 cal to deal with.
You did put a Milan through to my Humvees.
Yeah.
And you failed your firepower.
Yeah, I bailed
miraculously.
Chieftains, one guy who was lingering in the back, unstuck, and then moved in, failed his blitz. Shot at the infantry. Couldn't really get the range right. They saw where the smoke came from, but couldn't see nothing else.
So, yeah, they did fire at the infantry and missed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I only have one thing to deal with them, and that's my air cobras. Everything else is not available because these guys can't really do much to them. So we're going to go on to American turn 2.
The other thing is my GPMG, the SF ones, the sustained fired, lit up his Humvees and
You did score a bunch of hits, and I failed a few armors.
failed firepower though because
yeah.
it's a 6 firepower, which
You
again it's a 7.62 round. How's that only a 6?
Yeah, you couldn't.
Bounces around more.
Yeah, you couldn't bail me, unfortunately.
Recoil's worse.
All right, we'll go on to American turn 2 and see what we can do here. We'll be back.
It's not a tripod. It's not.
That was the end of turn 2 Americans. These guys moved up, actually blew up a truck with 50 cals. These guys moved up, fired in the building, killed a mortar guy. These guys just all moved over here, did their thing, firing darts. Killed a Milan out of the building
No, you killed the Milan.
Yeah,
killed the Milan over here with the
the mortar. The mortar killed a Milan. And then these guys fired their 2 toes at the steel bruise, needing 5s, rolled 1s. So we're going on to turn 3. This is where the Kilt has rolled for reserves, and they come in on this table edge here.
All right, let's see. What do we get?
And
1. No,
so
no, sorry.
3.
You need a 5.
Yep, you need a 5. So nothing yet. We're going on to Kilt turn 3. We'll be back.
Okay.
So go ahead, go over what happened this turn, Kilt.
All right, so chieftains, sticking with true form, they have been lackluster killing infantry.
Okay.
Can't even get a hit. If I got the hit, I can make them reroll saves, but can't do that. So the Milans actually showed up to fight today.
Okay.
So this squad up here,
All right.
2 shot towards his commander of the light attack force. Both hit, 1 hit.
And I bounced it to the other guys.
Okay. This part of the unit shot towards these 113s. Didn't do anything. Apparently, I got duds.
Okay.
This whole squad here attempted to light up the Humvees. Oh, I forgot to shoot these guys.
Okay.
That's one thing I forgot to do, so we'll do that here in a second. That's 6. That's 12 dice. Have them do that. We'll come back to that real quick. The other guys shot at them, bailed a couple. That's about it.
Okay.
And then the Milan killed one. This Milan back here with the squad shot towards the commander.
Bounced it to another guy again.
And blew him up. These guys just moved around to try and get shots on the Humvees because why not?
Okay.
Get my 12 dice out here.
Okay.
Just wanted to take something personal with her that was super light, so we picked it up with her. But she didn't really like it that much, so we just stopped.
Oh, 12 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Okay, there's a bunch of hits.
All right.
Cocked. Miss anyway.
All right. It's what, anti-tank 2?
Yeah, AT2. That one I accidentally bumped over.
Okay,
3.
so there is
2, 4, 6, 8.
So you have
2 of them have
2 are gonna have 3. Which ones you will put 3 on?
The Mark 19 and the minigun because that thing is
Okay.
terrifying my guys.
So Toe stops them all.
Okay.
This would be the Mark 19. Stops them all. And minigun.
2.
2 possible.
6 is no.
Just
Bailed.
bailed.
Minigun's bailed.
So
Well, no, it would be 1 to each we'll choose to beat. Cause
What's the end of
2?
2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
I was
three's
thinking
bailed.
you were outside of 16.
Yep. No, I'm inside of 16 now.
He's double bailed.
Oh, so I have to do a remount actually. No, so the minigun goes away. Okay.
Alrighty, and then as you see, that is the climax of my turn.
All right, so we're gonna go into American turn 3. I'll roll for reserves and see what happens.
Good luck.
All right, so that was the end of turn 3 Americans. I had 1 unit come on my reserves, so they flew up here. I ended up using my ranged in marker to drop smoke across the front, blocking all his Milans from shooting at me. And I have trees here. This guy moved back in the woods to stay safe. They fired darts at the infantry in front of the smoke, did nothing. These guys shot and scooted over here out of the way. 50 cals over here, bailed out both of those trucks. And I did hit 1 steel brew, but he was able to bounce the round. We're going on to British turn 4.
Yep, let's see if I can get some reserves.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
1 unit.
1 unit.
1 unit.
All right, we'll be back after British turn 4.
Ruined my
Go ahead, go through British turn 4. The smoke really hampered you this turn.
Yeah, this is a really quick turn for me. Yeah, luckily smoke goes away.
My turn?
Yeah, start. Brought my abbots on.
Okay.
I'm going to try and range in with them next round. Chieftains managed to score a hit. Managed to make a save.
I was even with the brutal, I was able to make my save.
Milan actually knocked out the other 113 over there that was
From a scout unit. Yep.
Yeah, escorting a Wally. So, and that's pretty much it because nothing else could really fire.
That tall, but the diameter
Yeah,
is bomb,
and now
so it'll last.
most of the other stuff is back on the ground.
Okay, so we're going back to we're moving smoke, going to American turn 5. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll roll my reserves. 2 dice. Nothing. Okay, so we'll be back after a second. We're going on to British turn.
Did you roll for reserves?
Yeah, I failed. So these guys kind of stayed in place. My air cobras moved up, bailed out 2 abbots. Moving over, these guys were able to blitz. They put rounds into the building, didn't do anything. My 113s moved up, that were here before, all entered the woods, fired 50 cals into the building. I had to use my 113, or my Humvees here as the new ranging in guys. Ranged and actually killed a Milan.
And a mortar.
In a mortar team. And that's it. That's all I've been able to do right now. So we're going on to Kilts turn 5. So you're going to have... you'll probably get 1 automatically then.
Yeah, if I don't get something, I'll get 1 automatically, and I'm hoping for 3-5. 1 automatically.
Wow, 1 pity. All right, we're going to go on to turn 5. We'll see what happens. It's getting pretty dicey for both of our armies right now, it feels like. All right, we'll be back.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that was the end of British turn 5. His 1 unit came on. I think it's the what are these guys called? Scorpions.
These are actually Saladins.
Saladins came on.
They're proxying the Scorpions right now.
Okay, so Saladins came on.
Couldn't do anything.
You did range in, and you did kill a dragon base with your artillery.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
You
just pinned them. You did knock out 113 here. You knocked out 2 113s here. Bailed 1. 1 crew came out no problem. The other one did not.
So I pulled
the 113's over here. I destroyed 1 with everything inside of it.
And I think that's really it.
Bailed 1 with the crew got out. The other one bailed out. And then I couldn't really shoot much more.
Yeah, so
MG over there fired, didn't do nothing.
Yeah, MG shot at the Cobras,
yeah,
couldn't do nothing.
He did hit, but like he couldn't get the second firepower.
Taking out those marksmen was a good move. I should have waited and held them in the back.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because like I don't know how many people are going to have air assets. I think Soviets are going to have fitters, fitters and Hinds. So it's rough.
Yeah, the frog feet are a little expensive.
Yeah. We're going on to American turn 5. I'll get 1 pity roll. I have 2 units left in reserve. So let's see what we can do. I got some remounts to do, some unpinnings to do. Yeah, we'll be back. The end of American turn 5. My M60s did come on. I kind of hid them over here. Infantry came out. They shot, did nothing. Mortars impacted. I did kill a base with a main gun round though. Air Cobras knocked out all 4 abbots with their chain guns. These guys unpinned. This guy, he didn't get back in, but he made his leadership. That's pretty much it. We're going on to British turn 6. And we'll be back.
Okay.
I think you still have a bunch of stuff from reserve.
Oh, yeah. 2.
Okay.
2 more units.
We shall return.
Okay, what to bring on? They're burning trees. Burning tree!
Alright, so that was the end of British turn 6. Go ahead, and more reserves came on. All kinds of little
I got my
grubblies.
strikers on, which are nice because they're send a missile, have fun with it.
Okay.
I got my foxes on, which are going to be good for clearing out infantry. So the chieftains fired and actually killed something with the
One
hash
base
round.
of infantry here.
Yeah, the the Saladins here tried to shoot something and failed.
Yep.
I decimated what was left of his infantry that jumped out of the M113
Yeah,
over
the
there.
2 bases got killed in the trees. I still have 3 left.
This Milan team here finished off that M113 cav team there. These guys shot, didn't do anything, so they're no longer on the ground. This whole squad tried to light that up, and I mean, it was basically a lot of shooting.
Yeah.
Nothing's done.
Alright, we're going on to American turn 6. This is pretty much back and forth. These rounds are going pretty fast, so we're probably well within our time limit still. Which we already even talked about, but alright guys, we'll be back.
Got lucky, that's all I gotta say. I got 2 bales here.
Yeah. So that was in American turn 6. I finally lost an air cobra, but I did bail out 2 of them little armored cars. A lot of the stuff I need 6s to hit apparently because of they have gone to ground. Over here I moved stuff out of a lot of his line of sight, moved stuff in. Repinned some infantry, rearranged in so I'm hitting the building. Going on to turn 7 British.
Yep.
We'll call it after turn 7, I think. We'll see what happens.
Be a draw if we do, most likely.
Yeah, or we'll be actually a loss for both of us. Alright, we'll be back. So we're going to call it after this turn 7. It's going to end up being a draw for both of us, which is a loss. So go ahead. What ended up happening, bro? You got more stuff. All your stuff's on finally.
Yeah, no, not all my stuff. I still have 1 HQ unit off.
Oh, jeez.
That's the HQ unit for the Recce squad.
Yeah.
Because I ended up getting just a pity reserve. Brought on these guys, which have infantry in them. They are the Spartan support troop. I'm running them as Humber pigs.
Okay.
Well, flying pigs to be specific.
Okay.
Just because fits with the whole,
Yeah.
Ireland kind of deal. They had the equipment. They might as well bring it with them.
Okay.
Did a lot of shooting. I killed a 113. The guys made it out though.
Yeah.
My Milans did not unpin. I forgot they were
Yeah,
pinned.
I hit him with a mortar.
But other than that,
Okay.
pretty lackluster. A lot of hits. Like I said, only one thing killed.
Yeah.
He ended up making his
Yeah.
save. My chieftain got stuck coming out of the fort.
Yeah. You did hit these guys here, but it made their double save.
Yeah. Strikers attempted to hit, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And these guys failed to get back
Yeah.
in.
I'm just going to go through the turns so we can just go ahead and for posterity's sake, guys. So we'll be right back after last turn, turn 7. All right, so that was the end of it, guys. It's going to end up being a draw, which is basically a loss for both of us. I just moved up.
I think you killed one more unit than mine.
I think
had
so.
1, 2, and then 1 run off.
So
But the transport ran off, but the unit stayed. The rest of the unit
the
stayed.
transport still counts. The unit's still good, though.
Okay, and then I killed 1,
1.
2. Yeah, I think I only killed 2.
Yeah, you just killed 2 units. Yeah, so one guy ended up staying. So, so basically, my guys kind of stayed here. They fired. I did bail out and knock out 1 swing fire. Instead of them just saying hammerhead, they gave it another rule. It's kind of weird.
But it's the same thing, just different name because it's
Yeah.
the swing fire missile, which shoots out at a 90-degree angle, then
Comes down.
Comes down. Technically, if it's close enough, you can do a technical attack with it if you try hard enough.
Then this unit here, I killed all but 1. This unit, I killed like
Killed
1
bailed 2,
and
he
bailed
stuck
2 of them.
I rolled them around to see
Yep.
if they'd stick around. He sticks around, they stick around, they stick around.
These guys stayed here. They fired. I got side shots and blew up a still brew. Everyone just kind of moved up. fired, pinned everything, killed like I think one more base.
Yeah.
My
turn, I would try to unpin everything and just lay it up with missiles.
And we're gonna call it that. That was a good game, brother.
That was good.
There was a couple of rule discrepancies we had only because like some different things, but other than that, it was good.
Minor things that are more of a early or would that not kind of affect it?
Well, there's still a lot of folks still have a hard time with rules as not rules written, but crunch versus game mechanic.
Yeah.
So like. Then trees play a big part of it. Even though it's like a really skinny set of trees, they still block line of sight, which is still really goofy. I'm kind of glad none of my formations broke. I was pretty savvy with hiding the crunchy bits of them.
Yeah, those RDFs, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're damn good defense.
Against like heavy stuff, they couldn't hurt you. But once your layer stuff came on, I was able to start like putting darts into things. I think we would have ran out of time before we got to another turn.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of goofed up was because you had so many Milan shots, I had a hard time getting stuff across this board. Mm-hmm. Plus, too, like I had to put my heaviest unit in reserve. Ideally, I could have ran up and what I should have done is when I first ranged in, I should have ranged in close to that building. So I'd be hitting that building every time, and I probably should have changed how I ranged, where I positioned the ranging marker to catch as most.
You were trying to kill the infantry off the objective instead of trying to kill the things that were killing your things.
Well, they didn't kill too much from that building in reality. They
Actually,
killed.
Those Milans performed the best.
Yeah, they killed
knocked out
one,
the
two,
and the RDF.
Yeah, they killed 2 RDFs and the 1 scout unit, and that's kind of it for them, though.
Yeah. The other Milans were good. I think I'm finally figuring out how to play it. I really wish I could have gotten my guys up in closer combat, but
yeah, it's hard. Like I was waiting for him to come across.
Yeah.
I was gonna start popping stuff. I did lose an air cobra, but once his AA was out, I played hyper aggressive with it, and that's the idea.
Yeah, I mean, eventually enough shots got you.
Yeah, you go roll that 6 twice. All right, guys. This is my list for Historicon. I like it. I played enough Americans and other stuff. I shouldn't need too many reps with it. I'm actually focusing on bolt action. I have my stuff here for that too. But I don't think Jacob's coming today. I don't know if Jeremy and Dave are coming. All right, guys. If you like what we're doing, you know that whole thing. Like, subscribe, share, and subscribe.
I tell you what, I like the unofficial list. They seem really fun.
Yeah.
Especially because it's.
I think that'd be a lot funner in campaign play.
Oh yeah.
But then again, like I like to do a structured campaign where you have like certain size units and you work up from to where like you have a platoon and you're playing on a 4x4 or something.
Oh yeah, I would definitely bring these little scout cars.
Yeah.
You know, these things are amazing. You know.
I was actually surprised I was able to have the air cobras up there as long as I did, just chain gunning everything around me.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing is you knocked out the AA first, and I think that was more luck.
I got luck. Well, yeah, because you fired. I made my saves. You filled your fire powers, and then both toes knocked out the last 2.
Yeah. It's one thing I don't like is the firepower on these 30mm chain guns for the AA is so high.
I think my MVP wants to use the air cobras because they, in all reality, they tied down that front over there.
Yeah.
Or they were such a hassle. Like
otherwise, I would have moved my chieftains up to start laying.
Well, literally, not counting the steel brew and those 2 guys, that 1 guy there, and like 2 vehicles. Everything else that's bailed and destroyed was from them, just from chain guns. But all right, guys. Until next time, this is the GuildMaster with the Kilt and Wolfman. We'll see you guys later. Oh, and look at that awesome pan shot. And it goes, Bert. Till next time.
That would have been.